Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jack here. Today, we're going to be discussing features versus benefits. So, what is the difference between them? Well, you can think of a feature as a fact about your product, and you can think of a benefit as what it does for the customer. So, let me give you two examples. Let's say I am a car manufacturer and I've just produced a new car. Let's call it the Jupiter. So I have this new car and I'm trying to sell it. Well, what are some of the features? Well, one of the features on this car is that it has 12 airbags. That's a fact. You can count them. Now, how would I turn that into a benefit? Well, a benefit of that would be that this is one of the safest cars on the road. It has an incredible safety rating, which, like I said, can be tied back to the 12 airbags. Now, let's talk about another feature. The Jupiter can get 62 miles per gallon of gas. So, what would be the benefit of that? Well, there are actually a few benefits. So, the main one would be that it is incredibly fuel efficient, which means way less carbon emissions than a normal car. So that means you can get double the distance on half the gas, which would give you another benefit: incredible savings at the gas pump. Now, you can actually turn that benefit and be even more specific with it, because most average consumer cars get about 31 miles per gallon. So you can actually say the benefit is you can get twice the distance for 50% of the money you would normally spend at the gas station. So you're getting double the mileage, half the carbon emissions, especially if you're green conscious, and you're saving an incredible amount of money. Now, a lot of marketers emphasize that you should just use the benefits when advertising your product. And I would tend to agree. If you're advertising to a less sophisticated market, a general market, then it's always better to emphasize the benefits first. But they are actually tied together, because the benefits you can think of as representing emotions, whereas the features represent logic. But you can't really have one without the other. So although you are stressing the benefits at the beginning, you want to tie them back in to the features, because that's you're appealing to the emotion and then you're tying it back to logic, because they're way more powerful together. If you just use one without the other, you're going to have some problems. So let's just say I emphasized the benefit but didn't tie it back to the feature, the facts, the logic. Well, what would happen? Let's say I just said, well, this is the most fuel efficient car on the road, but I have nothing to tie it back into. Well, people are just going to think I'm misleading them. It's going to seem like a crazy, out there, wild claim. And some people may actually think I'm lying, straight up lying. But if I tie that back in with, well, it goes 62 miles per gallon, I'm tying it in with the fact. They can see that it is incredibly fuel efficient. Now, are there times where I can stress the features more than the benefits? Yes. When a market's really sophisticated or it's a really niche market, you can focus more on the features. An example of this would be gaming laptops. So if I'm a company trying to sell laptops to gamers, I'm not just going to say, well, this is an incredibly fast PC that can run all your games, because they know that most of the PCs can do that. But they're looking for more specifics. They want to know, what kind of processor is it? Is it a, Pentium i9 or i7? How much RAM does it have? Does it have 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, or 64 gigabytes? What kind of graphics card does it have? Is it an RTX 2080 or is it an RTX 3080? That's incredibly important for them. So they would be focused more on the features and the facts, because anybody can make a claim that this is the fastest gaming laptop, but it's such a specialized niche that they're looking for specifics. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video on the features versus the benefits. I hope it helps you in your own marketing. Now, there is another video you can click up here and it'll help you come up with benefits from your features. So be sure to check it out. Give this video a like if you liked it, or comment down below. Thanks a lot, and I appreciate you watching.